What's up, guys? This is Lindsey with Garage Gym Reviews. Today, things got discombobulated, okay? Things went awry. It's the week before Thanksgiving break, and our minds are all over the place. But the good news is these just came into the mail, and we decided to scrap what we were doing because look at how beautiful these are. Like, honestly, I am so excited about them because just aesthetically, they look amazing. So these are the adjustable dumbbells from Aviron. These are a new thing that Aviron is offering. We're going to talk about all the details about what exactly goes into this, the pricing, what I think about them. But first, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Also, if you want to go ahead and purchase these, we have made it easy and placed a link below the like button. When you use that link, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does give us a small commission. And lastly, these were sent to us. However, I do have a couple opinions about them just based off of the little research I've done so far. And I am going to tell you, as always, and be honest about what I think about them. Okay, so first things first, they come in two sets that you can order from their website. So they have a 45-pound set and then a 25-pound set. The 45-pound set costs $500, whereas the 25-pound set costs $300. So just depending on what you want to do, there's obviously a couple different options. Upon first inspection, okay, like really this is the first time I am seeing these. Obviously they're so pretty. They remind me of like a 70s sunset vibe. Like I feel like I should have a flower in my hair doing this video. I don't know why. Let me know what you guys think about the color scheme in the comments. But the things that I like about this, okay, so this adjustable dumbbell, it's 7.5 pounds. So initially you already have 7.5 pounds if you want something lighter than that. I know some people are looking for 5-pound dumbbells, probably not going to be a good fit. This is a nice knurling grip, and it also is rotating with bush bearings on the side. So especially I think if you are somebody wanting to do any sort of like CrossFit movement, if you're wanting to do dumbbell snatches, dumbbell cleans, this is actually really nice and easy on the wrist. Then in addition to obviously the 7.5 pound handle that you're gonna have, you're also gonna receive 4 10-pound dumbbell plates, 4 5-pound dumbbell plates, 4 2.5 pound dumbbell plates, and then 4 1-pound dumbbell plates. So you can kind of mix and match your load however you want to, just to make the weight exactly what you were looking for. Another thing that you'll receive with your order are 4 fast lock collars. I actually really like these. They snap on and off to the adjustable dumbbell really easily and really smoothly. And so it's basically you just load it on. It also has some sticking points. So really when I was using them, when I was testing them out, the weight stayed on really well. Now, one call out that I do have to these is like the sleeves aren't very long. So you're not gonna be able to add additional plates to it. Like essentially this is as far as you can kind of load it. So even if you have dumbbell plates at home and you think, oh man, like the 45-pound set is great, it looks really nice, but I need to go heavier, you really don't have the ability to do that because like, look at that end, like that's as much as you basically have in terms of the sleeve, and you're not able to add on a lot more than that. Now, do I think adjustable loadable dumbbells are the way to go, or do I think like adjustable dumbbells are the way to go? Honestly, I'm not sure. I think for a certain type of person, this is really great, but when I'm thinking like right now, the Snodes are like $800 and they go from a range of 10 to 80 pounds. And this only goes up to 45 pounds on each dumbbell plate. And so you're not getting as much weight. It's $500, but do I want to spend an extra $300 to get more weight? Possibly. So it just kind of depends what your goals are in terms of like why you want a dumbbell. Another thing to kind of consider is you might only be starting out with, 25 like total pounds, but what are your goals? Like, do you want something that can get you up to like 80 pounds, 100 pounds? If so, this is probably not going to be like a good choice for you because again, you only are able to load on 45 pounds total. Now, in terms of a warranty, Aviron offers a 1-year limited warranty, which basically means that it's just gonna cover any sort of manufacturer defects. Now, in theory, I do think these can be dropped because you kind of have these bumper plates. Obviously, these are iron plates. However, it doesn't say anywhere on the website that that is something that they encourage you to do. Like I know with Snodes, they say like these are droppable adjustable dumbbells and that's something that is covered, something that they guarantee. I am not sure about these, but I mean, we've dropped these plates a couple times. Obviously, they're not gonna crack. I do think you could drop these, but that's just my opinion. Don't go ahead and do it and then say, hey, Lindsey from Garage Reviews said that I could drop these and now they're broken and my warranty isn't covered. That's up to your discretion, okay? Basically, because there's no internal mechanism, I mean, this is essentially a barbell. We drop barbells all the time. It has a bush and bearing, just like we see with barbells. Because there's no like internal mechanism, something like we see with like the Repins or the Nua bells, these are probably, in theory, much more droppable, again, because they mimic what a barbell looks like and what a barbell functions like. If you do decide to order these, you decide they are not for you for whatever reason, you do have 30 days that you can go ahead and ship them back to the company and receive your money back. I would also say that loadable adjustable dumbbells are great for some movements and then obviously not good for other movements. So I'm thinking like shoulder press. When I'm doing a seated shoulder press with dumbbells, I'm gonna load the weight onto my legs. This is so entirely uncomfortable to basically load this onto my leg in order to get it up here. There's other movements too that it just feels a little awkward, not as comfortable. Even with something like if I'm doing a goblet squat, I actually don't really like holding the plate like this. So there's a couple movements that just feel a little bit more awkward, and it's not necessarily just to these Aviron loadable like dumbbell sets. Like this is true for all loadable adjustable dumbbell sets. Like there are just some misses and some like positives, but also some negatives that you're gonna get from that kind of design. Here's kind of like my thoughts on this. I love the ability that the sleeves spin. I mean, I think it feels really nice on my wrist, especially if I'm doing any sort of crossfitting movement, right? Like we've already talked about. I love the knurled handlebar, and it's a pretty wide handlebar. I mean, I can fit like 2 hands there. So if you have bigger hands, like this is not going to be a problem. I think a lot of people will be able to use this. Obviously, if you are not lifting even up to 2.5 pounds, which lots of people can't, then this isn't gonna be a good fit for you because starts at 7.5 pounds. I also don't like that you can't just add on more weight because again, you're limited by the sleeve size. However, these are the positives that I have about this. The knurling, so good. Spin, so good. The color scheme, amazing. The fast lock collars are really easy to use and they do keep the weights in place. At $500, do I think that these are worth the purchase? Honestly, I'm not sure. I would love to hear from you guys. I mean, what do you think about the overall cost, the overall functionality, and then the overall color scheme of these Aviron loadable adjustable dumbbells? Please let us know in the comments. But I mean, really, I'm so happy we got these in because they're beautiful. And I know that beautiful is not necessarily a selling point, but I do think it adds to the overall enjoyment of lifting. So that's just my opinion. Let me know your opinion in the comments. This has been Lindsey with Garage Gym Reviews.